It's true, breakfast is the most important meal of the day, especially if you want to stay fit. That's why we have Fit Chef Katy Clark here with us. She will show us how to make a good-for-you baked oatmeal. Before we make this delicious oatmeal, how should we start our day typically if we're trying to eat right?
Okay, well the first thing I always like to do is drink warm water with lemon right when I wake up. I do that 30 minutes before I eat. Number one, I find that I become mindful of what I'm gonna eat and take into my body. It slows me down, but it's also a great pH balance for your body. It's a good diuretic as well. And it's just great to start the day off with. Then it's time to eat.
So breakfast really is the most important meal of the day.
Absolutely, it gets your metabolism started. If you don't have it, your metabolism isn't ready to ingest and take and use what you are gonna eat later.
Well, let's make this. This looks amazing. What do we have here?
All right, so this is the recipe that actually got me on the Next Food Network star. This is my standard, used it forever, and we've made it seasonal today.
Great.
So we're always gonna start with oatmeal. Now we can't use steel cut because that takes way too long to cook, and we don't ever wanna use instant. Instant's been chopped and the chemicals have taken out all the good nutrients for us.
Yeah.
So this is just your regular basic oatmeal.
Okay.
All right, and then we're gonna add some egg beaters. You can use egg whites or regular eggs, but I prefer the egg beaters. We've got some beautiful maple syrup. You can use honey as well. And then some almond milk or regular milk if you'd like. So let's just quickly mix this up. Today we're gonna add in some pumpkin. Now I also use applesauce. Both are great for making things moist and not adding a lot of sugar and fat. What's great about this recipe too is that it's almost like a cake. You can serve it multiple ways. My kids take it to school sometimes, but we love to serve it warm with warm milk in the morning.
And that's how we're serving it today?
Yes, it is. You'll see that. So we've got the pumpkin oatmeal. Let's finish adding our pumpkin pie spice.
Okay.
Our salt and our baking powder, and we're gonna put that in as well. And then to finish it off, I always love adding sliced almonds. I find that if I don't have crunch when I eat, I'm not satisfied. And sliced means there's gonna be fewer calories, but still that same nugget of crunch.
Okay.
And then cranberries today to go with the pumpkin. And we don't wanna eat cranberries raw, but they're fabulous for baking. So I'm gonna mix these up. I've got one already baked, ready to go. Why don't you grab that?
Okay. Here we go. That looks beautiful.
Oh, doesn't it? And it smells fantastic. You can smell all the cranberries
and the pumpkin.
That's right.
Yeah.
All right, so this is gonna be ready to go. Give it a 5-10 minutes to cool down. It's been baking for about 25 to 30 minutes in the oven at 350. And I love using clay bakeware because it looks pretty from oven to table. And I love the color. If you notice, I did match them. So typically a 9 by 9, we could cut 9 servings.
Okay.
And I'm gonna hold this, cut right through. And sometimes, some people love it plain like this. I like it with a little bit of warm milk on top. And when I do that, it's gonna actually, when I let it sit for a minute or two, it's gonna crumble. Perfect. And that's gonna sit, and then we can add a couple more sliced almonds on there, and you've got yourself a fantastic breakfast.
I love the tartness of the cranberries, and with the milk, it almost feels like you're eating a porridge.
That's right, and then the sweetness of the maple to coincide with that. And then you've got the cinnamon and the pumpkin. That's exactly what it's there for. But even best is that it's gonna keep you full all day long and pack your body with nutrients.
Thank you so much for joining us today, Katy.
Always a pleasure.
I'm Ana Jimenez, and thanks for watching New Beauty.